Stop jumping on my back, guys. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Cynthia. Sorry we're a little laggy at the moment. I'll wait just a couple of minutes and let some folks get in, then try to reboot and see if we can fix it. I don't know what makes it do this, but I hate it. Hey, Carmel. All right, you guys sit tight 1 second. I'm going to reset. Hey, Fern. I'm going to reset. Hopefully everything, if not, I'll start a new stream, but keep your fingers crossed that I'll be. Now, maybe this will work a little better, or maybe it won't. I don't know what to do. It seems a little better right now. Not great, but better. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Bigger. We are at 9 weeks. So this is probably their little growth spurt that I was talking about. Did I lose you guys? I got the circle of death for a second there. And it said unable to connect. I don't know what the issue is tonight. And my apologies for totally wrecking my close-up schedule this weekend. I had intentions of doing one possibly Friday and definitely yesterday, and I didn't get to do either. Had a fairly busy weekend trying to get caught up on things around the house, and I'll sit up here. Mostly uneventful, with a lot of yard work in between. I'm hoping that the yard work will start to slow down a little bit now. We're getting into October. It's definitely not really cooled off any, but with the shorter days, I don't think the grass will be growing quite as much. I know I'm still going to have to mow it a few more times before the end of the season, but ow, ow, ow. Who is Ozzy, of course. He's become the doc of the litter and likes to jump on my back. But I've also done some cleaning up around here. If you guys remember Doc, he had a... Hey, Aurora. Doc had this thing where he had an elevator in his butt. So when he went to the bathroom to pee, he started out in the box and then ended up shooting over the side of the box. And hey, Connie. Well, I think he inherited that from Clara because she has the same issue sometimes. And I finally broke down and I bought one of those little Bissell spot cleaner things. And I got it delivered. I guess it was Friday it was delivered, and came up here yesterday and put it all together. And then earlier today, after I came in and fed these guys, I went ahead and cleaned the spot by their litter boxes. So another chore for the weekend. But it's a handy little cleaner though. I will definitely prefer using that as opposed to my hands when it comes to big nasty hairballs on the carpet or things like that. Much better than a paper towel and some cleaning spray. What are you doing? You just can't be still, can you? But as I say, we're at 9 weeks, so we've got 3 weeks before we start getting guys fixed. I'm not sure how all the timing is. I'll just run through your water there, Devin. I'm not sure how timing and all that's going to work, and if they'll come back here for a couple days after they're fixed, or if they'll go to the lady from the rescue to her house. I mean, they'll have to recover for at least a couple of days for the boys and probably about a week for the girls. And I'm dreading it. As much work as it is to come up here all the time on the weekend and come in here during the day on the work days, and I'm attached. Whoa. Why are you trying to grab my phone? And I said we were going to retire the camera at home and bring it up here, but I didn't get around to that this weekend, so I probably won't do it before tomorrow night. Maybe Tuesday we'll bring it up here. So tomorrow may be the last night. I'm not sure. It just depends on how. It's hard to make plans anymore, honestly. What are you trying to do? Ozzy. And you. And here's Miss Caitlyn, who wants to lick my hand. It's her most favorite thing in the world to do. There it is. No, you're not going to lick it tonight? Well, make a liar out of me. Yeah, I am a liar. Thanks to her. Any other time, I just put my hand down and she starts licking it. There we go. See, I was being honest. I don't know why she likes doing that, but it sure beats getting bit. This one. No, let's not bite. Let's not bite hands. You can bite that. Hey, look, you guys go over there and play. I don't like getting scratched. Sure, Joe. You guys are free to talk about anything you want. Kills me how she's always so, I won't say grabby. She doesn't grab, but she just always swings her little feet. This place is so rough. Hey, you guys calm down a little. Hey, Connie. Yeah, well, except for one. Alice says she's had enough. Chaos going on over here. I don't know if you guys were watching yesterday when I was in here. It was probably around noon or so, a little after noon. But I had to give Taz an emergency bath in the sink. I didn't see it happen. I suspect it was Caitlyn that did it. Someone pooped in the box. I know there were multiple poops that had happened in the minutes preceding, but Caitlyn was in the box and she started kicking around. I guess she pooped and was covering it up, or I don't know. Like I said, there were multiple poops in a small window of time. But I turned around and Taz, she had kicked poop. He had poop on his head. He had some poop on his side. He had it on his back leg. He had significant amounts of poop that had been kicked all over him. I don't know who had a runny poop, but somebody did, and Caitlyn kicked it all over him when she was kicking around in the box. So I had to scoop him up and go bathe him in the sink, which he actually took quite well, surprisingly. I expected to get a fight and lots of scratches, but he did very well. Didn't you, Taz? He's busy. Can't talk about it right now. Yeah, I felt so bad for him. He just had this look on his face like, what do? I don't know how to get it off of me. So I just got a bunch of paper towels and picked him up with paper towels on my hand. I should have moved this box. I could see all the way over there. Now I've got Alice asleep in my lap and I don't want to move. What are you guys doing? And I suspect we're going to have to come up with another protective device for our camera here pretty soon. I forget who Melanie said it was, but one of them has gotten on the desk one time already, but they used something as a perch to make it up there. They can't jump all the way up there from the floor yet. Hey, Devin. Everybody's on the other side of the desk except for Victoria. She's in a box over there. Ooh. Hey, guys. Don't step on your sister. Hello, Ozzy. Why are you biting his tail? Come here, Taz. I figured they'd start slowing down by now, but they haven't. Ouch. But they've all eaten, so I guess they gotta run off some energy first and then they'll crash. I wish I had a little cot that I could bring in here and spend the night with them sometimes. I don't know how much sleep I'd get because I'd probably have kittens running across my head the entire night. Where are you taking it, Ozzy? I don't know. I may try it. Get a sleeping bag or something. Maybe next weekend. See how it goes. We'll talk to Melanie about that. And I don't know. I just think it would be of benefit to them if I could hang out more than an hour or two with them, which I try to do on the weekends. You know, come up for a couple, 3 hours at a time. The problem with caring for so many animals is I always feel like I haven't given one or a few enough attention during the day. It's hard to address everything with everybody when there's so many. Like I said, I spent a couple 3 hours in here yesterday, and then today when I came up, I got them fed and hung out with them for a little while, and then cleaned the carpet up in the main room, and then Copper and I laid on the couch for a little while. What are you doing, Taz? Couple of horses in here galloping around. You're trying, aren't you, Taz? Hey, not so rough. But yeah, I think I could get a sleeping bag and sleep on that side of the room one night. Melanie might not let me do that, though. Oh, I was just saying that I'd like to spend more than an hour or two here and there with them. I think it would be good for them to spend several hours and actually fall asleep around them and all that. Because we don't have furniture in here, so it's not like I can nap in a chair or on a couch. This guy is crazy. You're a crazy cat. And somebody keeps running into the water dish. It was Taz that time. But I know I did lay on the floor for, come on, phone. I did lay on the floor for a little while earlier today, and Taz got on my chest and he went to sleep. Well, the week before last, when I came in and watched my football game up here, after hour and a half or so, they kind of just calmed down and did their own thing and went to sleep. They acted like any other cat would. They didn't have to be all in your business and running around being crazy the whole time. They calmed down. Which Alice, I mean, you see what Alice is going to do. All this commotion, and this is where she wants to be. Hey, cat lover. Excuse me. I said before, I really need to get some other folks to come in here just to see how they and Caitlyn will respond. I don't have any reason to believe that they'd be scared of anything right now, but won't know until we try. Right, Victoria? I have a small house with not very many rooms, and I already have a lot of cats. I guess I need to put a little more food down for them. They're cleaning the plate now. Come here, Ozzy. But we've been contemplating whether we'll leave this camera, the desk camera, in the same spot. We're trying to relocate it a little bit. I've got to come up with something though. Because like I say, they're going to be on that desk soon, and it will not be safe from them much longer. Taz, I'll give you some food in just a second. Well, hopefully he's back home and inside. Hey, Tony. Uh-oh. He's trying to figure out how to get on the desk. Don't get laggy on me now. What you doing, Taz? What are you guys conspiring about? Taz says he's winding down himself. Says I'm tired. He started to purr for a second. So far, the only one I've heard purr is Alice. Where are you going? He says, "Who's this cat that I'm looking at? I don't recognize that guy." Let's scooch over. It's hurting my arm having to hold it there. I'm just gonna stare. You're getting sleepy, huh? I guess I should start winding down. It's getting a little late, so. I won't even try to predict the next close up, but I'm gonna say if we're going to take down the stream at home and bring the camera up here, I may do a close up from home tomorrow. I will make it a point to do a close up from there before I take it down, whether that's tomorrow or the next day or whatever the case. But I won't just drop it out of the blue and not give you guys a heads up on that. So we'll tentatively plan for one tomorrow evening sometime. It's it'll probably be after 6, definitely after 6, but I can't say exactly what time yet. So that's what we're gonna plan on doing right now. I'm happy to do it, cat lover. So, with all that said, we will wrap up here so I can scoop some poop and change some water and put a little more food down and all that good stuff before I go home. But I thank you guys. Always enjoy you all hanging out. And hopefully, if I can stick to my guns here and nothing goes crazy tomorrow, we will do it again from home tomorrow. Well, thank you guys again. I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night, good day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Night, everybody.